Hey, how's everybody doing? 4:52. All right. Real quick, I just wanted to rebuttal on what we talked about earlier today at the halftime. We, we were saying they had a, we were at that 12 o'clock area, right? So, right, we got 3 hours left in the day. Well, how's it going to play out? Well, I said two things. I said we could either reverse and come back up, or or we could really just kind of murder them. Well, right after that, they just continue to bring the heat. All right, so this was our move to the downside today, guys. All right, this is our 60s. All right, two, 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 3-2 up. Okay, what created the change? Well, the outside created the change, okay? But you go down to the 15s and you see kind of where it really did start to change, okay? So this was at the 12:30 time, all right? Here we're like 12:15, all right? And there was no good signals for us, okay? You did get the 2-1. You got the 2-1-1, so they consolidated for 30 minutes and stayed inside there. Then you got the outsider, but just got the lower low, came back, and then here was where we made the move to the upside. Okay? So 3-2-2-2 back up on SPY, and here we are now on the overnight. And we got a pretty nice turnaround. To be honest with you, we almost got about half the day back with that move coming back down. So the shooter down here with the 3 coming back up and the 2 up is what created all this, which got us back up into the game. All right, for the most part. So now we wait and see with tomorrow. So what did we have? This was red today. Okay, this SPY week was red today. It changed back to green again. All right, so 2 back up here. Little lower here, coming back down on your weekly. Why I have 2 weeklies, I don't know. I'm going to change that to the monthly because you guys can't see that other one anyway. All right, so monthly still intact on the SPY. All right, still intact. Was red today. Turn changed. All right, so we got it kind of it because some of it coming back. All right, so this is a test in how long you got to hold on. So it even here, this was nothing. All right, it served for nothing. Okay, and then the 3 kind of led to the 2 up. Okay, so here we are now. Again, we're trading at 680.32 now. We're back inside a little bit. All right, we're actually right back inside here. So we're probably coming back up to the highs of this bar right here. All right, see what happens. All right. There was some news out there, and a lot of this is driven by macro right now still too. All right, fundamentals. Our fundamentals are what we go off of, right? We chart, we look at the earnings. We look and see if they're making money. When you're trading stocks, when you're trading futures, it's a little bit different. It's kind of just really technical analysis and really just trying to find a place where change is going to occur. All right. So it was down, 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 and we did get that reversal. It was nice that we turned around. It was good. So now we see what tomorrow brings. Okay. QQQ, same thing. Got the outsider coming back down. Okay, this was the 3-2-3-2-3. Okay, I say a lot of times that you're going to see when you see some 3s, you're going to see some more, and this is a good example of that. All right, so shooter down went into force. All right, and did its job. Now at that time, this was still green. All right. So was going against conflict. Okay. It did weaken it significantly. Where did we get down to there? 602.69. All right. So 602.69. We were still pretty handily up in this area, safe. Okay, so nothing really changed there on the monthly. All right, but then it was the 3 down that triggers 2-2 back up. Okay, I would not be able to trade this. I just don't see it for me. I like the 2-1-2s. I like 2-2 reversals. This is a 3-2 reversal coming in, but I don't get a good read on that. You know the kind of things that I look for. I look for those 3-1-2s. I look for those 2-1-2s, and I will trade 2-2s up and down. 2-2s up, particularly like when you see a stock that goes up really good and you have a nice string of twos. Twos can be very, very, very good. All right, but didn't really get too much of this anyhow. So coming back up, we got a nice rally coming back here. I still say today were the Qs the strongest. Okay, tech was strong today. Okay, regardless of anything else. Tech was actually pretty decent today. It held in pretty well. So it's the first time that we've seen Tech show up and kind of lead a little bit. All right, so it was diamonds that let us down, and it was Qs that brought us back. And then the diamonds finally started to follow at the end. All right, so that's kind of how today shook out. So I like the turnaround. I like the fact that they came back and got almost halfway back on the day. That's pretty big. All right, now we see if we can carry this on and tomorrow's a Friday too, so we got that going for us as well. All right, so then we're going to go look at the diamonds. Garbage all day. Garbage all day. Look at the 15s. All right. Garbage all day. Got the reversal, and it kind of finally made a move to the upside, and it was triggered by a 3-2 that took up. Okay. So it was 2-2-2-2 down. A lot of exhaustion risk. I'll tell you, if you were in a position here at the diamonds here when this was coming down, that was concerning. All right. So we busted through a number there that we had was 477.08. A number that we had was for, I'm always going to be giving you support numbers, and I'm always going to be giving you those resistance numbers, okay? And I'll have some for you tomorrow too. All right. So and when they bust through those support levels and then they come back up, that's important. That's important to know. And what do you guys know? You know that the Qs need to get back to 613 or 612. All right. You guys know that because that's our equilibrium. And you know that once you get back up there, we should get confident to say that, okay, things are better here now, we can take a step forward. Now, if you're trading stocks and if you're trading futures, or if you're trading options, from the equity, you know what I mean? From where the stocks are, the stocks are kind of telling everything else where everything's going. So in the futures, it's a little different. You're just going off of the indexes, all right? But options, you're going off of you're going over with the stock. All right, stock's telling you where it's going, and then you're driving that way. All right, so I wish we would have got a little bit more out of the diamonds here, but this was a nice 3-2 up. Now we see if we could take it. And what do I say? You're going to get the 3-2-2 back up to the upside. All right, so that's what I'm looking for tomorrow. We get the 2-2 back up. Maybe we shore up the week a little bit. And we'll see what we say. But what I said this morning at lunchtime, I said March has definitely been in like a lion. All right, and expect a little bit more volatility moving forward too. All right, I think we could easily see another downside move, very, very easily. And as we learn and we watch and we see how let me tell you something about when the market's going down. It always goes a little lower. I've learned that in my life. Okay, is that when stocks are going down, they're always going to go a little bit lower. All right, so nice move back up the futures today. Some stocks didn't really get back up so good, but we know which ones are good. We know that PL's good. Look at PL. PL came back. Look at that guy. Came fighting back at the end of the day. Look at that with the 2122 back up. All right, we know that stock's good. All right, we know what stocks are good. All right, we know that Boeing is good, even though it's getting beat to hell. But Boeing fought back today. It took forever. It took forever for the two now. So 2-1 back inside here, kind of drifting here now. But a nice turnaround coming back up and look at triggered by the outsiders. All right. So we got when you take out them highs and them lows of that previous bar, it's called expansion. All right. It's called broadening formations. That's what it's called. All right. So now we like to see, we're probably going to see a little bit, we're still going to see some volatility. I'd like to see where we are, like in the second week of the month, where we're getting in the middle of the month. Where are we then? And I'll be doing another video with Jermaine, probably sometime next week, because we want to take info, because we cut off early in February, and I said I purposely wanted to wait until the second week. All right, so now that we'll be going into the second week here. So I don't know what day yet. We don't have a day yet, but and another thing that I want to say, I know that you guys are sending me messages and stuff. Sometimes I don't reply right away. I'm going to be more focused on that. And when I put videos out, I'm going to put a link in the comments at the bottom of the video. If you can find it down there, there'll be a comment line, and I'll typically put a link in there for you to get into the Discord. Okay, and then I also send you my card. I haven't started doing anything on Instagram yet. I'm just still like grooving what I'm doing right now, but I'm gonna start putting some stuff on Instagram too. But the main thing is that you guys are I hope you're learning. I don't know what you're gaining and what you're not gaining. But I like the messages. Keep them coming. I definitely will be attentive to them. All right, because I know that some people have sent me some messages, and I might have missed a couple. All right, but I just want to let you know that I will be checking that out. Okay, every day. All right, so all right, now we'll see. We got tomorrow now. We got Friday coming in here, and we had a kind of a happy ending today. So let's just take that and call that a win today. All right, all right. So there's your futures. We'll see what tomorrow brings. We have a pretty good idea of what stocks are good, and we'll see what things are going to shake out tomorrow. All right. So happy Thursday, and here comes Friday. As I usually always say, Friday. All right, so tomorrow's Friday. All right, so be good, man. Be kind to your family. Be a good person. Don't screw people around. Don't triangle out your relationships, man. All right, it's important. It's important that you got family members, you got beefs. Listen, you get older, you'll figure it out, man. It's like, things are important. I have 3 children. I have 4 grandkids. I mean, I absolutely adore my family. Do I have some issues? Yeah, of course. But, it's important, man. All right. It's important. So, I'm going to leave it. You know how I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it with be good.